Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and Dev and I are continuing Aeon Trespass Odyssey. God, we will be continuing this for a good long while. Last time, we fought the Cyclopean, or whatever it's called. That went bad.
Yeah.
That went very poorly.
He was not gentle.
He did things to my bottom. Yeah. So the brand new Titan that we got in, we are unable to. He's dead.
Immediately died.
Just immediately died. I think there is a way later on that we can actually make him, but yes. So now I know I've swapped over some gear, so the Earthshaker actually has what was on the Fat Titan, and now my game changer is the one with the Perisklepios, which is pretty dope. So yeah, I mean that was pretty much what happened last time. So let's go ahead and where were we heading? Were we just heading?
We were heading this direction. We were kind of following the river. Oh, we could go even further north.
Yeah, I know.
Threw us off.
Yeah, because I expected it to just kind of end there. Mm-hmm. I have since layered these, so now I should be able to pick them up. Nope. Never mind. I'll fuck with it later. I don't know how I have to orient these map holders to where I can actually pick them up. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's from this way. I don't know. So yeah, we could keep going north. We're like two steps away. One bad exploration pull into an adversary fight. So I would like to avoid that, if at all possible.
Be great.
Nothing coming up on this on day 38. Whoops. Do you remember what day we ended on cycle 1? Was it 50s? Was it around 50s?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I feel like we were like 20 days away. 60s, it feels right.
Yeah. I know it didn't come to a point where it was like, oh, we're going to lose. We're going to run out of time. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so, I mean, because essentially we're just trying to gain as much progress as possible. Because we're really aiming for that overwhelming force.
Yeah, so when we reach that, where do we have to be? If we say
its last known location,
and
I believe. So, well, it's when there are at least 10 tokens on this card and you're on the correct tile with the Spartan stronghold symbol. On the correct tile with Spartan.
And then he has like the fortress layout, right?
Right. During the story step, you may initiate the siege of Sparta and see whatever, depending on our progress. So the Spartan stronghold symbol is...
Is that it?
It's like one of these. Yep. These, yes.
Okay. But
it says if you're on the correct tile with it. So I think that, again, is his last known space. Because we did beat the Cyclopean, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, we just lost some people. Yeah, because it's like when we lose a fight, then he moves. So pretty much wherever we think the Cyclopes, wherever that keep is, which, I mean, it has to be, I don't know where it's at, so I guess we don't even have the progress right now.
Yeah.
So, what do you think, further north or bank left? Because what I'm now second guessing is I'm worried if we go left, then it's not going to extend out this way like I thought. I mean, it might wrap around.
Yeah. I mean, this river looks like it's kind of narrowing if we go up north.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid of this happening again.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
But I don't know. But at the same time, it entered as like a full, so they don't really hint at all.
That's true. That's true.
This looks like it's leading to more Spartan river works, and then I don't know wherever that leads.
I say we just go left and just hope.
Go left.
That has to connect and keep going that way.
Right.
It has to.
It has to.
All right, can you flip 34?
We're gonna flip that. Remove that bus.
Okay.
It's
a
R&R.
Yay! Yay! And it does continue, and apparently it also continues up.
All right.
Sweet. So I have advanced the timeline, exploration. Hey, gain +1 progress.
Hey,
Spy,
baby.
Spy network, baby. I feel like with the new 3D printed stuff I have a lot more table space than like with the wood ones that I had. And then 3 War Machine resources. There they are. Boop, boop, boop. And then 2 War Machine resources. Boop, boop. Alright, and he's going to advance once. Wait, is that thunder? Does he see... What is that? Just massive boulder. That does not bode well. Still less terrifying than the Hermesian Pursuer. That thing would be horrific to see.
I'm turning into that.
Dude, I want you to, so I want that to happen.
I'm almost certain that's what's going to happen.
You think?
There's like, because you know how normally these will give you like a buff stat on the other side? There's no buff stat. It's just
There's not, you're right.
It's just a story event.
Yeah, you have to deal with that negative until you flip it, then that turns into like a positive. You're right. Maybe the positive says you're if that comes back, if we have to suffer through, like, with like the Hermesian Pursuer kills this thing.
Yeah.
And then...
then there's no point in using this fucking weapon. It's just, as soon as you crit miss, you get debuffed. And then it makes it twice as likely that you crit miss.
Yeah. Or
And
maybe...
then if it's like, if I'm wielding this, which I haven't been, you know, this guy's moving every time I roll 1. So it's like guaranteed burden. And it's like, I mean, it's a very powerful spear, but I'm like, that's a little much, guys.
Yeah. Or maybe it's like thematically.
Because like its power level is like on par with your spear, I believe.
But how can you turn into one if it was piloted?
Because I guess we repurposed the cryptex, so we're piloting. This one is being piloted.
I see.
Because you needed this to even use the spear.
That's right.
So,
Huh? Because how did that flip again? The sword?
Just by rolling a 1 while wielding the nail.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Conqueror's Nail and repurpose cryptex. Gain the Argonaut possession keyword. Argonaut possession keyword. So we're being possessed.
That can only be a good thing. There's never been a bad possession.
Nope, never. So yeah, we're gonna get possessed and then turn into a pursuer.
But so how did the sword flip?
Since it's Fated Nemos, so once I get 3.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's what it was. Yeah. All right. Well, we just kind of see. What? I didn't say anything funny. I don't know why I giggled.
When it starts breaking our weapons and growing needle-like appendages.
Yeah, can I see that? Yeah, I've been working really hard on this periscope. This is useless. I went through so much for that. Went through so much trauma. All right, well, that was the exploration phase. There was no research, no nothing. So let's go ahead and do our R&R, baby.
Ooh, rest and relaxation.
You're sitting next to one of your fellow Argonauts who starts giggling maniacally. Why?
You see that his dick out's under the table.
He asked you to suck on his fingers. For some reason, I feel like they kind of phoned it in on these R&Rs. Roll me a die, baby.
Oh, hot diggity dog.
Show me your booty hole.
That's a 2.
Show me your booty hole. The Chitin Thief. You know, thieves and their how relaxing they are. Not Truth Machine. No one knows what that is. God. The books get bigger and bigger, just so you know. As we keep going. R&R. Did we have the... Hold on, let me see. That's diplomacy, adventures. It's not there. It is fated events. Okay, we've not had the Chitin Thief. We've had Falling Stars, Pictograph Hunt. Oh yeah, that's the one where it added the Pokemon or whatever. Okay. So, the Chitin Thief. Oh, do you remember, and this is going to be episodes and episodes later, but do you remember, you're not going to.
No, probably not.
But that there was something, I think it was either in the story or where I just kept trying to figure out where over here came from.
Okay.
Anyway, I specifically remember that because I was like, what the fuck is that from? And someone commented and they're like, I think that's from the first Predator movie. And I'm like, it was! Thank you! Validation! All right. Anyway.
Mine's from the first Fable. That's right when I hear over here.
Oh, really? Okay.
So the very first Fable, one of the, your teacher character, Maze, calls the player character over, and he's like, over here!
Oh,
so
okay.
It's a little more...
I think you probably
so
made that.
That's my link to that term.
Interesting. And I still have yet to show you the opening narrator for Dark Crystal, because it's this guy.
Oh, gotcha.
It's not, but...
It has come to your
Are we about to unlock some swimsuits?
I was thinking that, and then I was thinking Jimmy Buffett. I'm like, oh, you're wearing the shirt. The Jimmy Buffett shirt.
Time to go creep on some ladies.
Yes, you're all alone. Why don't I pour you a drink?
You gonna walk to your car alone later?
And see, that's the kind of shirt that anytime you approach a female, they put their hand over their drink.
As you should.
Ketons are going missing. Let it sink in. Someone is stealing woolen tunics. And the person who seems to lose the most, on a regular basis actually, is Amompharetos, one of the carpenters of the Argo, and a close associate of Alcibiades. Frustrated beyond measure, he has asked you to catch the thief before he finds himself with nothing to wear. We'll find them, you assure Amompharetos, suppressing the smiles creeping onto your faces. Theft is a serious crime. The investigation leads you to something called the laundry deck.
What's this?
You always thought clean laundry just appeared. Yet another mystery of the Argo. The more you know. You thoroughly interview the last few people who did the laundry, learning a surprising amount of useless information about fabrics. But none of them seem to have seen anything. They just take the laundry, wash it, and leave it to dry. Your cue to leave arrives in the form of an old lady of Corinthian descent, threatening you with her sandal. If you don't like us doing it, you should do the washing yourselves. This sends chills down your spines.
You want to pile
Suddenly,
Titans?
the investigation heats up. There are stakes now. People know it, too. Stares and smirks follow you wherever you go. Every lead turns into a dead end. It seems it won't be easy to find the underwear, Keton thief, after all. There are no witnesses. Amompharetos is counting on you. You're counting on not having to do your own laundry. Perhaps a stakeout is in order.
Okay.
We're literally being chased by a giant ball of death. He's over there!
You can see in the
Like,
mountain.
behind a mountain.
No, I'm not. They're like, well, the laundry's not going to do itself. Yeah, you want to pilot the Titans? Yeah, I'll gladly do my own laundry. All right, so now we can do a Pharaoh's delve.
All right. I think that was major.
Yep. 13.
Are they shuffled?
Yes,
Of
they
course.
are.
So 13 is the delve.
Yep.
All right, here we go. 2.
All right.
Hit me. 5. Hit me. 14.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Yeah, because it's 16 if we go over. So, yep, just got it. So that is 22. Correct conclusion. I'm going to kill my dog.
It seems your investigation is finally paying off. The trail leads you to the Titan Stoa? Dumbfounded, you enter as silently as you can. already picturing one of the crewmates hiding the clothes away as a prank. Despicable. You have finally found the thief.
String them up.
Justice will prevail. Everything will go back to normal. Laundry will arrive at your doorstep as magically as before. And yet, there is no one else here. No one caring for the Titans, and specifically no one stashing stolen ketons away. But you do notice something. A flash of white in the corner of your eye. A keton. A Titan is pressing it against its face. Is it? Nuzzling it? One of you whispers.
Underwear?
It is quite the sight to see such a big creature holding something so small, so delicately, cooing and smiling and sniffing it.
What the fuck?
Apparently, it likes the smell of freshly cleaned keton.
Sure.
You all do.
Freshly
As you
clean.
look past the Titan,
Not drenched in
you find
piss.
the rest of the ketons. A veritable mountain of them. Mount Keton. The Titan must have slept on it, like a god of old.
That's what they are.
You don't dare interrupt
When he
it.
said underwear.
At least you have found the thief. You let Amompharetos know about this new development and caution the laundry deck about the cute Titan menace.
Yeah, it seems like everything I looked up was kind of like that garb. But. Yeah.
I got my own game going on here.
So we gain one Titan, and we get to name the Titan.
Crotch sniff.
Crotch lick me off.
Crotch lick me off, yeah.
Oh, damn it, there we go. So, I mean, how many Titans do we even have?
Keton stank.
Oh, we only have 13. Oh, yeah, because somebody died the other day. Alright, well, it's going to be a Spartan Dreamwalker. No trauma, no nothing. So, the name...
He's going to be our next game changer. I'm going to level him up.
I mean, that is a game changer. You ever smell underwear? And it changes you. Yeah, we'll do crotch lick me off. That has to be one of the best.
Crotch lick me off.
One of the
Lick me
best.
off.
One of the best fucking Roger names. All right, so who do we got? We got Albert, Bullhead, Crotch Lick Me Off, Hernia, Tank, and that's it. Those are all our named ones.
Okay.
And who'd we have as Titans that died? Because that's been quite a few. We have 12 dead Titans. Flamo.
Oh, Flamo.
Flamo, Maze, Leo, Polyphemus, Roth, and a bunch of Dreamwalkers. So, not Flamo.
No, Flamo.
And, alright, that's pretty much it. No other story stuff. So, was that Spy Network? Was it supposed to stay out till the next battle? Yes, it was. Which is lame. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, let's just continue on forward, Daddy. We'll get to research a combat this next one, so I'll just advance the timeline. Day 39. So we're driving to Oregon in October, which is probably when this video will be up, because I only upload weekly. But if it's not, I'm going to Oregon again. But we're driving this time, because flying was just stupid last time we went. And not that flying was a bad time, it was just way more money than we needed to ever spend.
Oh, it's like a paper flight and then the rental.
The rental is what pissed me off. The flight itself, I was like, okay, fine. Then we got there and the rental was like $600.
Ugh.
And because I had to go through another company that wasn't it's not Hearse. But there's like two bigger name brand ones, but they were all reservations only. So the ones that obviously weren't reservations probably jacked up their prices, and I hated the car we got. It was a brand new car, but it had one of those shift, like the, for park and stick shift. It was a dial, like how you did it. I hate those.
That's annoying.
It's so stupid. Anyway, so we're driving this time, and it's about 25 hours to drive, and the entire time I'm thinking, it's taken me one day to drive pretty much across the country. And I'm just the reason I bring it up is because I'm thinking like sea travel of like to get from one area to the next is like weeks in like real life. It's like it takes us a full day for us to go from there to there. Like if we're trying to think thematically. Yeah, so
city shit.
I know, which apparently we didn't know how our clothes got clean. We got other priorities, like you said.
We're very important people.
All right, well, let's move.
Oh, no.
33. It's a dead end.
It's Doom!
Oh, but
An
it's
adventure hub and another
stronghold.
So is that double Doom?
The stronghold was hull damage. Ooh.
Is that where he is?
Is that where he is? That looks almost identical.
No, that... Let's see here. I mean...
Turn where it's right side. Yeah, like that.
No, it looks about right.
I mean, the stronghold's like in the picture. It's like right there, but like that's pretty damn near close. Does it have? Can I see that the map? This doesn't have like a number on it. Yeah. This is the closest that we've seen, which would put it. How is this going? I still don't really know how this map is. Are these like upside down? How is this stupid ass map? We have this old map, and they're like, "What do you?" We're like navigating by, and they're like, "What are you looking at?" It's like the map of Sparta, and they're like, "That's not Sparta.
That's a napkin."
that's a coffee stain." Oh. Like, but you're the Argonaut. Like, we just double down on it. We're like, no, this is clearly the map of Sparta.
It's like little love kiss cocculus.
Cocculus. Oh god, it smells just like her.
Sniffulus. I don't know how to make a Greek name. This is probably racist what I'm doing right now.
They're not. The Greek people aren't.
Their country's too small. They can't threaten us. All right.
Gee, where do you guys think we're from? Anyway, so we'll move over, which gets that will get us a Doom. I don't think it's double Doom. I hope not.
Can we? Was there a way to resist Doom? I know we had an ability.
Oh god, yes there is. But let me look up the rules of the strongholds because I do remember. I think it's a hull damage. As well, we actually haven't come across them all that much. Spartan strongholds. If the Argo's on the tile with it, even if it already explored, we lose a crew or a hull. Player's choice. Well, it's definitely not crew. We have so few. What's our hull look like? It's bad either way. It's 2 and 2. We have. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right. But yes, I know we have some tech that we can prevent. And thank God for this app. I don't have to scour through all the tech. So, because it's I can go to the saves. Titan breeding, negotiation, saves. So we can gain an Argo Fate when you're about to lose a hull, where X is 3 plus your current hull. So we would need 5, and we lower the hull loss. Doom, yes. As a save, gain an Argo Fate when you're about to gain Doom during the voyage or adventure phase to test X, where X is 9 minus the number of your current Doom. So, and I don't know how many saves you can do. We've never had to really do multiple. That's a bad tile.
Yeah.
So, save. 18. Saves, maybe use on demand whenever you need to. The only limit here is 1 use per ability, per game effect. Okay. So, we can do as many saves, but it can't be the same effect.
Okay.
But that would be 2 fate, which we're at 2. So we can spend 2 Argo Fate to basically try and resist the Doom and try and resist the Fate. So this Doom is actually not here yet. So it would be a 7 or higher to resist the Doom, which the threshold is 5 for before that flips, and the hull would be 5 or higher.
And we had, did we have something where we could add to our rolls, or was that just our diplomacy? But it was like we could spend it to center.
Let's see.
To get like +4 or something, 3 or 4.
City negotiations, so no. Okay, let's see. That's all combat stuff. Structural. Yeah, we have also not found any dataless workshops to
No,
help
we have
us.
not.
Those don't exist. I am not Argo Fate. Okay, well, if we are on it, just remember this: if we're on the tile, explore tile with the progress symbol, we can test diplomacy 7
To double it.
to double it.
Yes,
Yep.
yes, I remember that one.
You can gain defectors, lose 1 defector when you're about to perform a diplomacy test or any test to roll in the adventure phase to add 3 to the result. Political protection.
Okay.
So, and we have, how many defectors do we have? We have 3.
We spend 1 before the roll, and that gives us 3, and we need so then we just need a 4 better to get that 7. Is it a specific skill check?
Nope, it's just a test.
Okay. You want to roll?
I could roll for the whole loss.
Okay.
So
What do you need?
5.
5.
Well, let's go ahead and fucking. There we go. Okay.
Hey!
2 extremes. All right, so we reduce the whole loss from the stronghold, and then now we can spend. Did it say it had to be before the roll? I don't think it did.
What?
Okay, there we go. So I'll spend the defector.
Okay.
So now we reduce the doom.
Okay.
Yes. Again, scribe for ATO. Not a sponsor, but dear God, is a necessity. Especially, or if you have Kingdom Death, also a necessity. Although this guy likes to still write shit down like a psychopath. I like to use my
something to do.
I mean, to be fair, like I feel like I writing it down feels more immersive than just touching a screen over and over. But whenever you're looking at like text, and I can just go to bonuses and see all that instead of like, hold on, where is it? That makes it all worth it. Okay, so now we have another exploration. I can't wait to draw Cackle and fucking Cackle, and then another thing that causes them to move. Okay, 2 War Machine resources. It's just like delaying the inevitable.
Every time.
It's almost like easier to fight him. Okay, and then 3 relief resources. So he's moving once. Because I don't even think I do not feel even remotely equipped to beat him.
Oh no, we're nowhere near.
Like,
Not the way he was kicking it up last time. Like, because we half-assed tried to fight him last time.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, we don't do that here. He was like, you're going to need a 9 to hit me.
that's true. Okay.
And that was like a level 2.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so... Alright, so now we just got...
Oh yeah, our adventure hub.
Yes, the Adventure Hub, which is... Where the fuck is it? There it is. Okay, so go ahead and give me a roll, Daddy-O.
9!
A 9. That gets us Misery Industry, which is actually full.
Nice.
So you roll again.
4.
4 from the ashes. Hey, that's our last one.
Oh, cool.
So we've completed 2 of them.
Nice.
Which is going to be a piece for our Aeon. Aeon's Trespass. And that is crime.
Cool, crime. Oh,
Do you not have any? These are all like, they're all made for me.
I'm just eating shit here on the last few draws.
Yeah, because Leocules has imprisonment, which doesn't really do much for me. Did I do that? Oh yes, I did. So, boop. There's crime, and then for Kratos is Family Feud. Does that give me... Nope, it doesn't. Go up. Damn it. There we go. You don't have any crime?
Nope, no crime.
Okay. All right. So now we are in Adventure Hub, and is it From the Ashes? Did I say From the Ashes?
Yes.
Okay. And a piece for our Aeon.
The scorching Laconian sun beats down upon the deck of the ship. Beads of sweat sprout upon even the hardiest of brows. The crew of the bulky Tessara Contiris of the Diaspora Fleet swarm about in a frenzy of activity. Beyond, you can see other war vessels, all equally active. The Simoki is preparing for war. You have gathered with Heliast Phaidias, Archon Korogos, and the Helot Ancus. But there are other delegates at this meeting, strangers you did not expect to find here upon receiving your summons. 3 towering Cyclopes loom over you, their broad bodies covered in a network of scars from long lives of toil and hard work. Hands the size of cargo crates are stained with soil and dust. Their skin is a dull bronze from living under the open skies of Laconia. A single eye sits in the center of each giant's forehead, watching you with quiet wisdom.
Okay. If D8 is marked, is D8 marked? Probably not. None of our stuff is ever marked. That means we're making good decisions. Nope. Or bad ones.
Well, they probably just have really... there's so many... There's probably just really specific ones for very specific circumstances.
Yeah, that's true. Ugh.
Archon Korogos speaks up as you approach. There isn't much time. Our allies have informed us of a convoy that the enemy is using to transport a large workforce of Cyclopes to work in the northern Ambrosia drilling fields. The convoy is under the command of Ephor Amenestis, one of the Nietzscheans' highest-ranking officers. The sudden crash of flesh on wood causes you all to flinch, turning to see one of the Cyclopes, his fist striking the deck. The Ephor is an animal who torments and mutilates our kind for his own amusement, he growls. Calm yourself, Serapion, the Cyclops to his left chides. How can I be calm, Calmanes? He asks furiously. Our clans are being decimated, and in the meantime, we cling to an ideal of pacifism that allows this empire to flourish. Instead of fighting, we hide away, tending our herds and allowing evils like the Nietzschean to run rampant. No, Calmanes, this is no time for idealistic philosophy or pacifism. If we are to do the right thing, we must act to defend our people.
You said a lot of big words that I was not expecting you to know. Alright, choose. Serapion is right. A people must stand up and defend themselves in times of trial. The trap of violence is a perilous one, but it must be risked sometimes. Speak out in favor of Serapion's opinion. We subtract an Argo fate. Or the Nietzschean's empire thrived on the philosophy of violence. The Cyclops would be wise to avoid it. Support Calmanes' stance. Gain 1 Argo fate.
Weird.
Right? Yeah. It's
like, this is an obvious negative, an obvious positive.
Right.
But how is this gonna
how's this gonna
affect us?
Fuck us?
Yeah.
That's a good question. So
I don't know. We've been pretty pro-violent so far. We might as well keep up the tune. I don't know what else we're gonna do. I don't know. It's gonna bite us in the ass, but it's kind of what we've been doing.
yeah, I mean, hey, at least it wasn't a humanity loss.
It's true.
This time, which is actually kind of interesting.
But I mean, in a real-world sense, you know, when you're kick down, what else you gotta do besides kick back?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, we're seeing that fucking
Right now.
in real
Oh,
life.
God, I know.
Yeah, so...
Shit.
So, yeah.
Supreme Court shit. They're just like, yeah, whatever he did was fine. It's not like you put all of us here where we're sitting.
I know.
It's like, you're the highest court in the country.
It's a joke. It's a fucking joke, I know. Yep, it's pretty dog shit. So I'm... Yeah, I mean, let's just lose the Argo Fate, which is, I guess, a good thing.
Yeah.
So...
You're like, violence!
Yeah, so now lose the Argo Fate, and then we go to 41. Boop.
Serapion is right, the party leader says. The Nietzschean and his regime will only thrive if we continue to leave room for him to do so. Each one of us needs to be willing to step up and fight for our people, to keep them safe. The Cyclops delegates are silent for a moment, before Serapion nods to you in thanks.
Who's the party leader?
Roll off.
We literally always forget to assign it. 7
5.
and 2.
That's 7.
Kratos! Hey, how appropriate. He gains a rage.
He's like, go to war!
I will lead!
I'm a surgeon!
I just showed Ariana that video. I am a surgeon! And the guy's just like... It's so funny. And the scene is even more awkward than his final meltdown, because it's like, he says it multiple times, and he's trying to build up, because he's like supposed to be autistic or something, and it's like the biggest example of overacting that you've ever seen, and it's like this it's so bad.
Never go full retard.
I am the god of war.
I'm the god of war! I am Kratos!
And all these guys are like, right. So next battle though, we escalate 1, so that means it's going to escalate 1 and probably escalate 1 again. So
Oh, so that's our punishment.
yep, and then C47.
Archon Koragos, direct your attention to the maps on the table. We'll be able to ambush the convoy here and free the Cyclops slaves. However, our priority must be eliminating the E4. Losing him would grievously harm the Empire's presence in this region. The E4 is said to lead some of the elite among the Empire's forces, so cracking his position will not be easy. It is decided the Titans will be deployed for ground assault, a rare case of using them against mortals rather than primordials. The naval forces of your allies will provide support from the canal.
Alright, so choose. There are few vessels with the power the Argo has at its disposal. Your aid could be instrumental in punching through the enemy forces. However, that would leave your home vulnerable to retaliation. Commit the Argo to the attack, lose a hull, and diplomacy is +1 with the Cyclops, Cyclopes. Or, the city ship may be a potent weapon, but it's also a symbol of hope to countless people. If the civilians of the Diaspora fleet take shelter on the Argo, then your Simici and Helot allies will be better able to fight by your side. Suggest the Diaspora's non-combatants seek refuge on the Argo and commit your resources to protecting these innocents. Gain 2 refugees.
And then we have no crew.
Then we'd have basically no crew. Because there's no... So, gaining 2 refugees... Yeah, we would go down to literally 1 crew and only have room for 1 crew.
Jesus Christ.
Or we go down to 1 hull.
It's a Scotch tape. God,
Still one of my
the whole
best-
thing's just a piece.
Yeah, still one of my best references ever.
Yeah.
This Scotch tape. That scene is so funny. Widow's Peak or no Widow's Watch. Come on, Lois, I gotta leave in like 5 minutes. Is this Scotch tape? You clumsy.
Oh, shit.
Dude, I do not know. Do we have any way to get rid of refugees? In cities, right?
You said there was something that we unlock, or that we have unlocked.
We can attempt to unlock.
Like, we can, eventually convert them either to crew or remove them.
It's not Argo ability. Okay. If hidden or distrustful, furious. Nope. Maybe I think it's something we can unlock that allows us to. It's all Titan stuff. Upstream navigation, core. Yeah, I think it's a fucking tech, but it'd be a structural tech. It wouldn't be combat, which is what we're getting now. So, dude, I do not know. I say the hull. I think the hull. I mean, we lose either way. If any of them hit 0.
At least hull we can kind of... we can use both, right? The political protection. No. We can resist either loss, right? With the same check.
The political protection... the Argo onboarding is just for losing hull.
Okay. Oh, so it doesn't help the crew. Then hull's where it's at.
Yeah. Do we try again? I guess we can. It's a different adventure.
Yeah.
So we did just lose the
But we
Argo
lose
fate,
though.
but we did just lose one, so we're back to 4.
Okay.
And the next battle we moved -3. So. All right. Now we just need 5. Yeah, 5. It's the same number. Well, spend a fate and reroll that.
No.
Well, that was interference.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there we go.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. Yep. There we go. Oh. Whoops! Damn it! What the fuck?
I'll
Shut.
always roll shitty.
And apparently we have ways to extend hull and extend crew. We just haven't gotten them. I'm glad I figured out that refugees thing, because I was sitting here and I was like, we have 5 refugees. We would never be able to hold that many, but it just reduces our overall max, which is pretty shit. But hey, silver lining, the Cyclops like us. One more. That's our very first.
They're kind of okay with us.
Okay. And that was 43. Okay.
With a little hesitancy, you agree to the Argo's participation in the battle. A knot of worry gnaws at your insides as you make plans to risk your home in a dangerous confrontation. But you realize that doing nothing would be the far riskier decision. You just pray that the city ship will not come to any grievous harm. In anticipation of the battle, you send a messenger to Alcibiades. You will need to invest some resources in preparing the city ship for war and arming its people. Thankfully, your allies delegate warriors to bolster your guard.
That's nice. That's nice. I think we finally made a good decision. I think what we're learning is we should not be in charge of a city ship.
No.
But we lose 3 war machine resources, which is fine. We have that. We would have gained a doom had we not. And we gain a crew.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Yay! Hey, we're at max of 3. All those refugees. I bet the city ship just smells.
Just packed.
This
Vagrants.
This is making me realize we should just not let foreigners in our country.
Obviously.
I've converted. Yeah, I'm a fucking garbage human being now.
Mega ice. Mega ice flavor. It's like blue.
Red, white, and blue. It's my favorite Mountain Dew. What was it called? Man, there was a red, white, and blue Mountain Dew flavor.
Not awesome.
No, because what was it? It was Voltage, Whiteout, and Code Red.
Just all together. Is
Yeah,
all it was.
that's all it was. And it's disgusting.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not.
Just like this country. No,
Like,
we're not going
Wire's okay. Code Red once in a while.
My
Voltage, Whiteout.
Code Red gives me like the gnarliest shits. It's because it's all red dye. That's all it is. So it's like, I'm sick. Baja Blast.
Oh, Baja's good.
which I used to not like it, and then I've converted, mainly because Taco Bell is the best fast food place.
Yeah.
Especially their breakfast. And did you say Livewire? That's the orange one, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one's actually the best one, in my opinion. Blackout or Pitch Black.
Pitch Black.
Was
That's
good
one of my
too,
favorites.
But
When it is out. It's so rare, though.
Right. But
Game Fuel. I like the original Game Fuel.
You do like Game Fuels. They're weird.
They're over caffeinated.
On top of already Mountain Dew having the most insane amount of sugar. But yeah, I don't really like regular Mountain Dew. Anyway, all that being said, we go to 0029. Boop.
Dawn has just broken over the rugged Laconian countryside as you deploy your fleet. You glance from side to side, seeing countless black shapes cutting through the waves beside you. The Simici forces fall in beside you. Leading them, a giant septirium, like the Marathonian you encountered on Crete. A towering stone and bronze structure graces its bow like a figurehead, a blade-like shape that aims at the land ahead. You make landfall under the cover of darkness and work your way up to where a worn roadway traces a long line parallel to the coast. A short time later, the first wagons of the convoy lumber into view, pulled by chained cyclopes. You wait, tension filling your every muscle as you observe the troops protecting the convoy.
That's a septile.
The wagons carry enormous cages that hold what must be an entire tribe of cyclopes. Finally, you spot it.
And you whip our galley
A
slaves
wagon
higher
of
so they
elegant
throw us
design,
faster.
a lavish throne atop its structure. In that seat is a man wearing armor that gleams in scarlet and silver. E4 Amnestis. You nod to one of your crew and a horn sounds. The battle is begun.
It was fucking like envision old medieval warfare, which I know is not how it is in the movies where they just smash into each other. But can you imagine trying to fight someone and someone's just like get cleaved in the back of the head, and that's it. That would be it. That's how you would die in a fucking regular warfare.
Yep, just
randomly.
Yeah, here's an enemy. Right in the back of the head. Just a nice solid axe.
Oh god.
Well, that's it. But no, you're only just now you just got a stutter now and a shaky limb.
Right.
You got to keep fighting while you drool. But then you're going to take a spear to the lung, so then you're gasping. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
it's great.
It sounds amazing. Well, Cyclops diplomacy is not 5 or higher, so we're at 27, and we make a tally mark. That's going to be the tally mark.
Woo! A tally mark.
I don't know.
Does it go there specifically? That location, or is that
No,
okay.
this is where I put it. Yes.
Initially caught off guard, your foes stagger back under the combined fury of the Argos warriors and titans, but soon recover, shoring up their defenses. You spy spear tips moving through the enemy lines, a unit of Spartan hoplites making their way to the front line. Undeterred, you throw yourself into the fight, striking out at Spartan warriors on either side with fierce determination. Eventually, the enemy is pushed back, but the struggle is not without cost, and you feel many places on your flesh where the foe scored a hit.
Ow! Each Argonaut gains either +2 danger or 2 fate.
Ooh.
I'll do danger on Leocules and fate on Kratos.
Danger or fate?
How are we losing? We have Kratos on our side. He's the god of war. I am the god of war! Okay. So, 32.
The clamor of battle engulfs you, the stench of spilled blood thick in the air. Somewhere nearby, a wagon burns, its contents releasing cloying smoke that burns the eyes. Out of the roiling chaos, a unit of black armored warriors emerges. In their hands, they carry spears and light shields along with ropes and grappling hooks. With a lurch, you recognize them. Spartan Thanporos warriors, death dealers, trained to capture and subdue Cyclopes. They are adept giant killers. The black-clad soldiers are heading straight for your titans.
Fascinating. Thank God. Okay, our Simoki is 5 or higher.
Ooh.
So, that is 39.
You brace yourself for the charge of the agile Thanporos. For a moment, you debate ordering the Titans to pull back, but the sight of the gargantuan creatures fleeing, even momentarily, could strike fear into your allies' hearts and give the Spartan forces an edge. Doggedly, you commit to the fight. Like black hail, a flight of flaming arrows arches over your heads and dives down toward the Spartans, peppering them with barbed projectiles.
Nice.
You turn to see a unit of Simoki archers, Archon Koragos barking orders to them, making ready to loose another volley. The Thanporos, exposed to ranged weapons, retreat behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
What?
If you have none, gain +1 Pygmalion Stone.
Oh. What was that?
I don't remember.
Alien stone.
We do not have one. It does. Okay. What were those? And we start the battle, the next battle, with 3 opening tokens.
Mm.
So I'll just go ahead and put those right in there. So that's nice. We won't have to do a arrow barrage. This is exciting. I don't remember. And it says only if the Pygmalion Stone track is unlocked, which I believe it is. Pygmalion Stones are new divine resources that allow you to save the lives of Titans you value the most.
Oh, okay.
During the casualty step of the battle aftermath, you may use Pygmalion Stones to save Titans that died during the battle. If you decide to spend, choose one dead Titan, treat it as if it had survived. Yes. So I think we unlocked it, but we don't have one.
Okay.
A little too late for that.
I feel like we may have used one on your Game Changer way back when.
Either we used it or we... I know we had a really bad fight that we just said we spent a Sisyphus tier.
Yeah.
Or we spent a few, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Either way, we have one now. So that's really cool. And then we continue to 50.
The heart of the convoy, the largest of the wagons, and the all-important carriage that shelters the E4, is almost within reach. You can see your allies attacking from the flanks, pressing in closer. With each step the enemy is forced to relinquish, their fighting becomes more desperate. Many of the soldiers who remain are heavily armored, the E4's elite guardians. Each one bears a glimmering sword, the edge shining with a black sheen.
Ooh. If Helot diplomacy is 5 or higher, which I know it is,
Nice.
we go to 46. So each one of these, if it wasn't, we would have had to make a tally mark. So the tally marks are not good. And I know we have... How do you get all 3?
Just these events. That's the only way.
Yeah, I guess that's
And
true.
picking the right decisions to get to
I guess
diplomacy.
I guess it is. It just so happens we got to the end of this one quick. So if we did a bunch of them and then finally got to this one, yeah, that's true.
Because they seem to be big events because these are the last. This is the last one
Yes.
of that track, essentially.
Yes.
A low horn sounds across the battlefield. Turning to face the source of the noise, you see a swarm of silhouettes racing toward the enemy from the shoreline. Hundreds, thousands of figures race into battle, some armed with swords and spears, others wielding clubs, farming tools,
That was all
or
the
just their
slaves we
bare
set free.
hands.
I kind of
In
did
their
some work.
midst,
They are mowed down immediately. What are you doing?
Why'd you bring...
Get back on the ship! They're like throwing like black laser beams from their sword, just like. Well, we don't have to worry about the refugees anymore.
Okay, yeah, I did lose 3 refugees.
Unnecessary loss.
Marcus shouts encouragement to his fellow helots as they surge toward the Spartans. The Empire may have been the better trained, but the former slaves are far more numerous, and their resolve cannot be denied.
Yeah.
Soon they prevent the E4's forces from maneuvering, penning them in and leaving them vulnerable.
Nice. I know I've talked about this before, but I like cream for like reinforcements or allies showing up at like the last minute. I'm just like, oh!
Yeah, like
it's always exciting.
that payoff,
Right.
over the game and building up the diplomacy and whatnot.
Yes. Or like in video games, like the like.
Yeah. Oh, then you must have like jizzed on Mass Effect when the final battle came.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I know everyone hated like the Mass Effect 3. I loved it.
Yeah. I enjoyed all the Mass Effects.
Yeah, they're amazing. 1 is a little rough to go back to gameplay wise.
Yeah.
It's the most dated, but yeah, that payoff of all of it. There's like a JRPG series that I've been playing called the Trails games. And they have a lot of that where you're fighting some, JRPG boss, and it's like this thing's like, how the fuck do we win? And like old people come in, it's like, oh, there's the dad, he's super powerful, he's here to help, and
cool.
It's so fun. They just released another one. There's like that series has been going on for like 15 years.
Yeah.
It's awesome if you like JRPGs. The earlier ones are dated but charming in a way. But anyway, bringing back to this, you may gain 1 refugee. I don't know. Nope. We've had enough. We have 5. Start the next battle with 1 single wound in the wound stack.
Okay.
Then we go to 49. It's still going. Okay. Well, this is not going to be good.
Finally, after a long and grueling struggle, you find yourself at the center of the convoy, among broken carriages and countless skirmishes between the Empire's enforcers, your allies, and the freed Cyclopes. The E4's carriage looms ahead of you, several large wagons overturned on either side.
If humanity is -5 or better.
It is not.
Now, hold on. So our humanity is -17.
Oh my god.
But if we're looking in terms of it goes negative, is -17 better?
I mean, we're all in on bad humanity.
Or do we think that they're meaning -5 to all the way up to positive? I don't know. I don't know how they're counting humanity. I'm assuming it's like -5 to 0. Well, we go to 31. We make a tally mark. So
you moved it to 2 already.
I did, yes. Okay. We're probably just gonna massacre. Like we just spare no people.
The battlefield is littered with bodies, and the air reverberates with a clangor of battle. As the fighting has moved, you've lost track of your allies. They have obviously focused their attentions elsewhere. The Argos forces stand alone against the E4. You look to your own warriors, their weapons stained, their eyes wide. The hunger of battle gleams in their eyes, deep and primal. They are not yet sated, and if you are truly honest,
feeds them, I bet you.
neither are you. What are you becoming?
We gain a doom.
Oh no.
And we go to 52. Interesting. I did look at what the other one would have gotten us. Wise Providence boon and a diplomacy with any faction.
Oh, yeah.
So now we go to 52. Oh god! It's so long.
No.
It's so long.
The
We would have went to 52 no matter what.
Okay.
The Simiki's lapdogs. The Ephor's features twist into a sneer. You think you have won here, he goads. You are chaining yourself to a lesser entity, and they will drag you down, cut you loose when you become inconvenient. And you would know, being the Nietzschean's thrall, right? I would know, for they have sent me here to monitor the Empire's growth. A Sinoi Kismos agent in their midst. But
A what
they were
agent in their
so misguided.
A Sinoi Kismos.
Senoi Kismos.
Let me see if that pulls up anything. I have to like
Is
basically.
that our big bad? Or is that the fucking primordial pilots?
Oh yeah, Sinoi Kismos.
Fucking word.
The process in ancient Greece where multiple smaller communities merged into a single larger political entity, often a city-state.
Okay.
So a city-state sent him.
To monitor the Spartans.
Yep.
Okay.
Enough! Yells Archon Koragos, approaching with his warriors. Amanestis, for your betrayal of your own people, the dereliction of your duty to the Simiki, and countless other crimes, I sentence you to death. And here it is, growls the Ephor with a self-satisfied smile. Silenced before your allies could learn the truth. One day you will slip on all that blood. The Archon steps closer to the fallen Ephor. Sword bared. He raises it above his head. Amanestis doesn't break eye contact with his former countryman as he pulls back, and then stands down. No, Amanestis, you will not sow more discord. Speak your peace. Tell the Argonauts your truth. At first shocked by this development, the Ephor quickly regains his composure and leers in your direction. Clever, but they are too smart to fall for your sudden openness, Archon. Listen, Argonauts. He licks his lips. The Simiki knew that the Nietzschean was a threat, but he was useful in a way. He kept the rest of Hellas busy while they consolidated power. So they provided him with the means and the know-how to continue his reign. He sniggers. Nations fell, thousands slaughtered, and they turned a blind eye. They even persisted in trading with them. The Helots' backs were broken with Simiki stamped yokes. He spits toward Koragos. They were too cowardly to act until the threat came to their own doorstep. By then, it was too late. And now no political maneuvering, no business-savvy backroom deal or clever plot will save them or you. For the only real power is raw strength. That is the truth of the Nietzschean. I die gladly pronouncing it. Archon Koragos nods and lashes out, neatly removing the Ephor's head from his shoulders.
Right.
Silence falls across the gathered troops as Koragos turns his back on the corpse, meeting your gaze for just a moment. Blood still drips from his exposed blade. Was what he said true? The Archon is silent for a moment before sighing. Yes, he was once one of our best agents, sent to keep an eye on the Nietzschean's regime. He repeatedly urged us to intervene, but the Ecclesia chose to ignore the warnings. A war would have been too inconvenient, we decided. To Destruction is all around you. From the smoldering ruins to the still twitching bodies of the dying. The death toll, unimaginable. Inconvenient? You ask exasperatedly. As opposed to this? How many have died because of your decision?
He's like...
Too many.
He's like... Yeah, in hindsight, I would have made a different decision.
Yeah.
Look. My B.
My bad. I'm just gonna say, my bad. My bad.
The Archon admits. Now the lives of many more depend on what you do with this information.
Gain as many danger as a group as you made tally marks. Okay. So only 2.
Okay.
Only 2 danger, so not bad. How much danger do you have on your side?
I put the 2 on her.
Okay.
I mean, I can take...
I can put
1.
I can put 1 on Kratos if you want to put 1 on you.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, then we choose. Oh, this is huge. God, you cannot ignore what Emenistus said. The Simic. Do you remember the Simic? What the Simic was?
They're like trading vessels. They're like a merchant vessel ship kind of community.
Gotcha.
More or less. I forget if they were I don't think they have like a land, but essentially they're like merchant ships.
They're like a major,
Yeah.
The Simic had a hand in allowing the Nietzschean's empire to flourish and failed their people in the process. Hold the Simic accountable. Helots, we get diplomacy +1, but we gain a doom. Or, Emenistus would have said anything to harm his foes. He had nothing to lose. If you are not careful, his final words could cause more harm to your forces than you wish. Allow the past to remain buried. Lose humanity, gain a progress.
Well, obviously that.
I know. This one's hard. Because it's like... obviously I want to gain the progress. Because that 1 gets us to 15. And then we only need 5 more. So, mechanically and meta... I want to do that one. But thematically, it's like... I mean, I guess we've been all in on the fucking humanity loss, which
We're not
finally has come back to bite us.
It's about time. I'm just afraid we're going to get to the final boss, and it's going to ramp him up, and he's going to be impossible.
That would be... But again, maybe it's like, based off our humanity, it's kind of a double-edged sword, because we've helped so many people by doing that.
And faster.
Yeah. So it's kind of like we did so well this fight because we've ramped up our diplomacy with people, but at the same time, yeah, we've lost a lot of humanity. Because the humanity has been all about, okay, kill the evil guys to save the good.
Yeah, it always seems like it always offers us diplomacy as an alternative to our progress.
Right.
Because like progress or diplomacy, and it seems like diplomacy is necessary as with this fight.
Right.
And I'm assuming our final fight's going to be very similar.
Yeah, I mean, hence, like, literally gaining forces to go attack Sparta.
So it's like, that's true. So I assume you probably need the overwhelming, and that's taking the lesser humanity path.
I wonder if the overwhelming was like... this is obviously a pure guess, but I wonder if, depending on our size of force, that counterbalances the humanity. Like, maybe it's like if you
go negative humanity, but you'll have a stronger force, so
that's kind of my scales. Where if we went with the puny force and our humanity was higher, then it would be really bad.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like, okay, humanity and force, it's like boom, then boom, then boom, is my guess. I am probably completely wrong. However, I also can almost justify the second one thematically, where it's like, this is such, like, the worst possible conspiracy theory to be proven true, that it's like, is getting the truth out going to actually cause any help whatsoever, or will it just sow way more discord? It's like, how much does this information actually help in progress?
It doesn't really. I mean, yeah. It's...
Like it'd be the same thing if, like, it was 100% confirmed that, 9/11 was an inside job. What do we do with that information? You know, if it's like, well, shit already happened. Who gives a fuck now? Or would it just be kind of like, yeah, we already kind of know?
Yeah.
So I say we lose the humanity.
Yeah, I agree.
In the progress.
No, we're this far. And we want progress.
Yeah, we
we
do
want that force.
progress. So that puts that up to
Sexy 15.
We got
5
15.
more.
We got fucking 15 pretty quick.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, so then I'll lose the humanity in a sec, but we go to 51. God, it's still going. It's still going, baby.
We will not allow the words of an enemy to rip this alliance apart, the party leader says slowly. But we will watch you closely from now on. If you misstep, Karagos nods, although he hardly seems overjoyed at your decision. You wonder whether he truly believes in what he was asking of you, or is merely acting out of duty. In that moment, you feel the weight of his countless secrets that a man in his position must carry. You hope that, if ever your people find out, they can forgive you for this.
It's still going, first of all, but make 2 tally marks under transition in the boon section of the Argo sheet. What the fuck is that? We also lose the humanity.
Oh, I bet you that's going to be like a counter for when we do kick him out, and then they have to rebuild a new government, and then we're going to have a transition debuff based on all the secrets we've accumulated.
Oh, you might be right. Alright, so under the boon section, is there a boon section in here? It's not there. It's not in cargo. I swear there was a boon section. Those are all decks, adventures. Nope, it's all faded events. Argonauts. Because you would think that there would be, because that's all gear, hidden, rare resources. I mean, I can just put it in the notes section maybe if I find it later. Okay, so I'll just put transition.
You said we had 2?
Yeah.
What was the first one, I wonder?
No, we just got 2.
Oh, we just got 2.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Transition, boom, and then I'll just put 2. Alright, so there's that, and yeah, if I find the boon section later. Then we mark, G8. Yep, mark G8, and we gain 2 Argo Fate. No, this one, yeah, that was, oh, no. There we go. I think there's a notes section, which actually probably should have been smart if I ever reset and start over. When you mark a thing, there's a notes section that you put in why you marked it. That would have been kind of cool to be like, why is this one marked? Oh, we made this decision.
Gotcha.
2 Argo Fate, and if P4 is marked, we go to a certain thing. God, we're at 6 Argo Fate. This one has been taxing.
Yes.
What did I say? P4?
Mm-hmm. It is marked.
It is.
Oh no!
We actually got one. I was just talking about how we
It's
did.
gonna be bad.
If I had the notes section, I would know why. So we see 23.
So we've been very ends justify the means.
We have.
Now do you see? The scarred veteran asks.
Oh, the guard
There were
veteran.
plenty of opportunities where the Simici could have intervened, but chose not to. The Nietzschean was clever enough not to present himself as a direct threat, more a useful, gullible tool, until he was strong enough to oppose anything the Athenians could throw at us.
Smart guy.
By the time the Simici acted, it was already too late to stop him.
Yeah, he must have had all those underground things of ambrosia that he was pooling to power himself up.
Oh, yeah.
Why not tell us this before? You ask. Is this supposed to be a lesson? It is, but perhaps not the one you think. The veteran replies cryptically. I wanted to see how your Athenian friends would act when confronted with their past. Their first instinct to hide the truth and have you cover over their misdeeds for them. It's important you don't become a puppet for another power.
Well, we place 1 progress on Inward Odyssey, and we lose another humanity.
God! Did we just lose like 3 humanity?
We're at negative 19.
Damn.
But we do get an Inwards Odyssey,
Okay.
which gets us to 30.
Ooh.
So that will
The
be...
end of that first card.
Yeah, you're right. The Rule of the Blade. Then we see 25. It's still going.
Damn.
Still going. Alright, this is the last one.
Returning to the Argo, you find a small delegation awaiting you. A cluster of Simici warriors led by Heliast Phaeidius. Behind them, carried by a Cyclops, is an unusual device of bronze and stone of giant proportions. One that you have seen before. An object that sat astride the prow of the Simici flagship during the attack. Its long, obelisk-like shape resembles that of a blade. Its base is covered in bronze plating and lapis lazuli carvings. As you look up at the towering device, Phaeidius bows his head. A gift, Argonauts. A sign of trust between our two peoples and a cementing of our alliance. We accomplished a great victory today and put right one of the many sins of the Simici. Koragos told me of what you learned today. I hope that, in spite of this, we can continue to work together. He looks up at the strange contraption. It is a relic of the Bronze people. That much we know. But the Simici never could determine how to operate it. However, the people of Athens always looked up to those who came before. They inspire a hope that perhaps we could aspire to the heights they achieved. His fingers run across the base of the device ponderously. When the diaspora fled into the waters surrounding Athens, we mounted this on one of our flagships, a septireme by the name of the Voice of the People. That ship was lost today, a sacrifice in the defense of the people of Laconia. But this symbol endures, a symbol and something more in the right hands. We believe yours to be those hands, Argonauts. Take it with our gratitude and our faith. May it spur your people on and guide you through the war ahead. You accept the gift, looking over the device once again. Alcibiades, you are sure, will be able to unravel all of its secrets in time. An echo of a bygone age, now becoming a symbol for the people of today. A rallying cry, a voice of and for the people.
That is...
Nice sword.
It looks pretty fucking dope.
No, badass. Voice of the people.
Okay, so we gain via Voice of the People, gain 4 war machine resources. So made some of those back. That's nice. And we lose 2 Argo Fate. So that is also nice. So back down to 4.
To a third of the number of refugees on the Argo. How many refugees do we have?
5.
5. So it'd be... So I guess the third round, that would be just 2. Get rounded up.
And we return to the voyage phase. Well,
How many allied factions do we have? 0.
allied,
They'd be pretty high to be allied.
they need to be 12.
12?
Yeah, we are at 5.
So this is a piece of garbage.
Is it? We're like, oh, we're not the voice of the people. This thing sucks. What is it? Is it actually bad?
I mean, it's based on how people-y we are. If we are good guys, this would be a very powerful weapon.
Gain +1 per allied faction. So right now it's 3. X is equal to the third of the number, so 3 + 2 in a red. Yeah. And then the peaceful transition, unique, transform, smart delivery. During their turn, a Titan with a free weapon slot may lose 1 rage to immediately gain peaceful transition. It wheels to us or something?
Yeah. Like, whoop.
Yeah, so... Alright. Well, still cool.
Yeah.
Like, it looks badass. I really like it. But, yeah.
With the dice, was it a red? It's just a red. Yeah.
So, theoretically, it could be 6 dice if we're allied with literally everyone.
Yeah.
So 6 dice.
And then if we're packed to the gills, like +2 maybe. Assuming we have 6.
It'd be a third. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, we would have to have 9 refugees, which we couldn't even hold. So yeah, +2. So 6 dice +2. So they could be nasty if we rolled well.
Yeah, I mean a bunch of reds. I mean 6 reds. That's not nothing. And then plus your typical red. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but God, I don't know what Inspire does. I don't have the keywords out, but yeah, we'll just put that. We're like, thank you. Toss it onto the pile of weapons. But we are going to call this here. I know we have an Inward Odyssey to do, but we have some time and research to do. But we got 3 days of stuff, so we'll do the research and we'll do the Inward Odyssey next. So we'll finish out this day and continue next time. I hope you're enjoying. Stick around for the rest of the series. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.